Hey there, YouTubers and collectors. This is Salvador Los Angeles with my review of 2008's Gomez action figure made by Mezco. And this was a 2008 Comic-Con exclusive. I bought this figure used from eBay, so it has already been opened, and I'm going to tell you a story about that. But before we do that, we're going to look at the different versions. This figure had 4 variations. The one on the far left is the one we're going to be looking at today. And then there was also a blacked out version or black-headed version released as well. So there were 4 different versions of this particular figure. We also have a 2019 New York Toy Fair convention exclusive, and that's what this figure is here. There were at least 2 versions of this particular figure as well. So they have an updated version of the Gomez action figure. The top of this box features a martini glass, and the bottom says Mezco Toys. Now, note on the upper right, there are 4 boxes, A, B, C, D. Our box is marked A, so we are looking at box A. Side of the box features Gomez artwork, which I think is really cool. In the O is crosshairs. The write-up says, "The mysterious syndicate, known only as the Void, operates within a level of secrecy so obscure the world at large is unaware of its existence. The Void's operations sway the balance of the world as we know it. The Void's vast range of influence is felt from the fall of governments to why socks are missing from the laundry. The Void utilizes the skills of a sole agent, Gomez. His instructions are received by a combination of subliminal messages broadcast on his boombox combined with black martinis known as the cocktail exchange. The cocktail exchange is only received by the antennas of Gomez. Gomez, doer of missions, mover of information, and eliminator of obstacles." So big read up on the back of the box. There's also some digital computer imagery on the bottom there. And this verbiage goes over an overall picture of a command center, lots of computer screens, chairs, desks, computer servers, large map of the world on top. This is a global command center. Gomez gear, boombox, specialized communicator device or communication device, zip sword forged from magnesium. The Black Martini, potent elixir and powerful explosive. Atomic pea shooter, can pinpoint the smallest target or take out a building. And here are the accessories that Gomez comes with: his boombox, his martini, his pea shooter gun, 3 different sets of hands, here are 2 of them, and his sword. So he comes with lots of cool accessories. Here is Gomez now with his sword and his martini. Now this figure is taller than you might think. He's actually 9.5 inches from foot to head. But then when you include the antenna, he is 10.5 inches. So I believe that this figure is most likely larger than the recent release. Now here is Gomez with his boombox in his hand and his pea shooter gun in his right hand. Now to me, the piece de resistance is the pea shooter gun. This gun is fantastic. In fact, if I had to just keep one accessory, I would keep the pea shooter gun. The boombox is really cool and fun, but actually I don't think this version is painted as well, or is mainly paint. The detail's pretty good on his boombox. I just wish it had a little more paint. Here he is with his fists, ready to knock you out. So he has lots of weapons, including his own 2 fists. As articulation, you can open up his 3 buttons on the front of his jacket, revealing his tie and revealing his sleeveless shirt. He also has a really cool belt that's actually a faux leather belt that appears fully functional. Really cool looking belt that he has on. He has shoulder movement, elbow movement, wrist movement, waist movement, hip movement, knee articulation, ankle articulation, and you're going down there to his cool black leather looking shoes. So he's got a real cool spy look. He also has head movement and also has antenna movement. I accidentally broke his antenna. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Here he is standing next to a recent Mego release. Nosferatu stands 8 inches tall, so you can see how tall he is. 9.5, 10.5 inches from his foot to his antenna. You have to measure the antenna because it's part of his head. It's not like a hat or something. So you have to include the antenna. He's 10.5 inches tall. Overall, I think this is a really cool figure, and I ask for your forgiveness and why I didn't get him into more dynamic poses or didn't take him off the stand. But because I dropped him and broke his antenna and had to glue it back, I'm really gun shy. I don't want that to happen again. So I have him on his stand, and I just want to make sure that I don't drop him or break him again. And forgive me for not being too crazy with his articulation. I don't want to take any chances that I break him. I can't just go down to Target or Walmart and replace this guy. So I'm very careful. Now here he is, ready to dominate the world.